Yo, yo, what's poppin'? What's good? What's good? What's good? It's your boy, Mr. Lucario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? Tonight, man. Tonight I will be in Vegas, man. Tonight I'm gonna be in Vegas. The seminar is this weekend, Memorial Day weekend, guys. I'm telling you, the shit's gonna be fire. If you're not in Vegas, make sure you guys get the live stream tickets. Make sure you guys do that and get that shit cracking. You feel what I'm saying? And we'll get it going right now. This is gonna be a short live stream. This is gonna be short as hell because I gotta get my shit ready. Go to the airport and do what I gotta do. But real quick, what I wanted to say in this live stream. What up, MC? What's popping with you? What I wanted to say is I'm talking about what up, Dan? What's popping? I'm talking about understanding the key to attraction, right? It's real simple. It's real simple, right? And the thing is this: when it comes to you being out here and you're trying to get these girls, you're trying to holler at chicks, you're trying to attract women and all this other stuff. You said I'm already in Vegas. No, I'm still in Brooklyn right now. I'm about to go to Vegas tonight, so I'm gonna be in Vegas tonight. You feel what I'm saying? This is the key to attracting women, and I'm gonna break it down so you understand. Right? One of the things you got to understand when it comes to attracting, right, is that you have to understand who you are and what you're about, what you like, what you don't like, right? Now, once you understand who you are, then that's when you're going to be able to attract the women who are for you, right? And then what you're also going to do at the same time is you're going to not attract the women who are for you. So you're going to repel them. They're going to be on the other side. They're going to go away. You understand? Which is what you want to do. So this is why a lot of times when guys are like, oh, I'm scared of rejection. No, rejection is great. Rejection is your friend. Because your rejection is supposed to let you know that these women are not for you. And the women who are for you, they're going to fuck with you. And they're fucking with you based off of who you are. Right? And so if you know who you are, right? You know what you want, then it's easier for you to attract. Because what happens is that you understand yourself fully. So then what you do is that you sift through all the bullshit to get to what you want. You understand? So I'll give you guys a simple example. So, for example, like when I do online dating and all that other shit, right? Like I can teach guys how to get women easily for casual sex. Like I teach that stuff. It's real simple, right? So what happens is that on the dating profile, right? I call it the fuckboy profile or the player profile, and I teach this in the Bad Boy membership, right? If you're saying I want casual sex and that's what's on your mind and that's what you're thinking about putting out that energy into the world, when you're on an online dating site, your pictures are going to be a certain type of pictures that's going to show you looking like sexually appealing, and then what you say in the profile is going to basically let the woman know that you're actually interested in sex. So what does that do? What that does is it attracts the women who, when they see you, right, who are interested in casual sex also, and they're attracted to you, they're going to want to have casual sex with you. What it's going to do is it's going to repel, or it's going to make the women who aren't into that not want to fuck with you. You see what I'm saying? So you're able to attract the ones who want you, and you're able to get rid of the ones who don't. You see what I'm saying? But see, all that has to start first with you understanding what you want and who you are. You see what I'm saying? And then what you do is that when you're interacting with women and you're out here dating, what you do is you design your life and you design your situations to attract more of what you want. Then also what happens simultaneously is this, is that when you are out here doing what you do, you learn more about women, right? You learn more about women through learning more about yourself. And then you say to yourself, self, what do I like? So I'll give you guys an example from my life, right? So because I'm so busy, And because I fucking hate wasting time, right? What I do is that the way I design my situations and my circumstances when it comes to dealing with women is it's very direct. It's very, I'm not wasting any time. I'm letting the girl know exactly what I want. I'm not being super indirect and none of that shit because I'm like, I need to know now are you down for this or not? Right? So what happens is that because I do that, what I do is I get rid of the time wasters easily. And then what I do is I attract the women who actually are on the same type of time I am on. You feel what I'm saying? You said, are women attracted to different men at different times of their cycle or different phases of her life? Or is it always on when you're sexually attracted to her? Well, yeah, at different times of her life, right? Certain things may take precedent over other things, right? So a woman might be in a time in her life where she's like, oh, I want a long-term relationship. I want to have a family. I want to get married, all this other shit, right? That does not mean that she still won't hook up with a random dude. You understand what I'm saying? But her primary focus is getting the long-term relationship. Her primary focus is getting, in a relationship, getting married, having kids, and all that other stuff, right? But it doesn't necessarily mean that she won't hook up with a guy that she finds sexually attractive or sexually appealing on her way to doing that. You see what I'm saying? So what you got to understand is that women will sort of go with or acquiesce or get into a situation, based on how they're feeling in the moment and based off that particular circumstance. So if her main goal is to have a boyfriend and have a serious relationship, right? That's at the top of her mind. But let's say it's been like a few weeks or a month and she hasn't had any sex and she comes across some guy who's kind of smooth. She's attracted to him. He's flirting with her heavy, right? And it's Friday night and she's like, fuck it. I want to go home with this guy and I'm gonna get it cracking. So she'll still do that, even though she wants a long-term relationship. Now, she's probably not gonna try to get a long-term relationship with that guy, but nevertheless, she's still thinking about a long-term relationship with other men. So that same woman the next day will meet a guy on a dating site or whatever and expect him to take her out, wine and dine her, do all the other extra shit. You see what I'm saying? But see, the thing is this. The way that you design your shit, right? You're able to attract and repel at the same time. And see, that's what I'm saying. A lot of y'all are scared to let a chick know or let women know what you're about because you don't want to lose a situation. But what I'm telling you is you should lose the situation. You understand what I'm saying? What I mean is lose the situation because that situation isn't for you. So you leave room to get situations that are for you. You said, but her trash hold might be, or trash hold is a trash hold, might be higher than. So before she smashed a less attractive men, and now only when she's really turned on. Well, no, that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, a woman is going to be turned on sexually because she's a sexual being, right? So the thing is that she wasn't smashing less attractive men before. She was smashing guys she was attracted to, period. See, women don't have to smash guys they're not attracted to. You understand what I'm saying? They don't have to do that. They can just find a guy they're attracted to. You see what I'm saying? So this is why women can simultaneously have sex with the sexually attractive bad boy and then also take it slow with the guy who she's like iffy with. Because the guy she's iffy with is the guy she's taking it slow with because she don't need to fuck him. But she's like, he has other qualities that, you could say is a long-term relationship quality and all this other stuff. You see what I'm saying? So, Mr. Carr, what do women find attractive to you? What do you mean? What do you say? Are you saying what do women find attractive? Is that what you're asking? You got to rephrase that. Are you saying what do I find attractive, or what do women find attractive in me, or what are you asking? What do women find attractive? You understand? Or what you say? What's my opinion? Or I'm trying to get clarification on that question. You understand? But this is the thing. You got to understand that once you understand yourself, it's easier to attract women. And see, the more that you interact with women, the more that you understand certain things about women, and then it's also easier to get what you want because you understand what's happening. So, for example, because I have experience dealing with thousands of women, slept with hundreds of women, um, you know, been out with a bunch of different chicks or whatever, my tolerance or my patience is lower than the average guy. So whereas the average guy, he would, talk to a girl for weeks or whatever and go back and forth with her, right? I won't do that because I know myself, like I don't got the time. I don't want to waste time with chicks. And two, I understand when a woman is actually interested or not. So the fact that I don't want to waste time and I also know when chicks are interested or not, then that helps me to attract the right women and to not waste time on women who are time wasters. So I talked about this the other day on the live stream. I said it's just like when, an actor is going in auditioning for a role. They go to the casting director, they go into the room, the casting director says, okay, read this, and then they'll probably read like 10 seconds of the script, and they say, okay, thank you, next, right? The reason why they can so easily dismiss that actor or actress is because they know how many actors and actresses there are out there that want the role. Like, I don't need you, I can find another one that quick. And then on top of that, because I know what I'm looking for, I can dismiss you that quick. You see what I'm saying? But I know myself like that in order to be able to be sure of myself to dismiss her that quick and knowing that is the right decision to do at that time. You see what I'm saying? And then I know which ones to take on quickly because I understand exactly what I want, exactly what I'm looking for, and then I'm able to make this happen. And then on top of that, because I have a certain knowledge when it comes to dealing with women, I know exactly when a woman is interested and exactly when a woman is not. You see what I'm saying? So is there a reason why sexual attraction and logic don't mix? So this is the thing. The reason why it doesn't mix, right, is because it's something that's natural. You understand what I'm saying? Meaning that logic is, or I should say this, right? The reason why there's no logic when it comes to sexual attraction is because what you have to understand is that logic is based on, to an extent, like it's based on what you consider what makes sense in society. So, for example, a person might say, well, a guy might say, well, you know what? I'm a good guy. I have a good head on my shoulders. I make good money. I'm responsible, all that other shit. He's responsible. He makes good money. He's consistent, all this other shit, right? That's fine, but that has nothing to do with a woman feeling something within herself when it comes to wanting to procreate with you. All those other things mean nothing. How much money you make means nothing to the natural biology of a woman wanting you to impregnate her. You being a nice guy has nothing to do with a woman giving a fuck about you impregnating her. So you're thinking, well, it makes sense for me to be with her, and it makes sense for her to be with me because I'm a good guy who will take care of her, be with her, and be consistent with her. That has absolutely nothing to do with nature's objective of a particular guy giving that woman the seed. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of guys try to logic their way into shit, but it's like the logic is based off your preconceived notions off of what society says is a good thing, or society says is noble, or something that's worthy of like, oh, well, you're worthy of this because you do this in society. Well, you're a good guy, so you should get this. You make this money, so you should get that. It's like, that's not how it works. So, Lakar, you waiting for choosing signals all the time, buddy. All the time, man. All the time. I'm out here waiting for the choosing signals, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do it. So why are women attracted to me? Okay. So basically, I'll say this. I'll tell you why women are attracted to me. So women are attracted to me because what I do is that I tap into exactly what they want and what they desire, and so they know that I know what I'm doing. Let me explain that. So what happens is, and I talked about this before, how women have a social face and women have a fucking behind the scenes face. I tap into the behind the scenes face. The social face is what women put on in public, in social settings. You know, they'll act or pretend to be a certain way because they want to, you know, in public, present a certain type of way, right? But what I do is I tap into their sexual desire. And what I tell guys is that sexual attraction is the strongest form of attraction. So what happens is that I bypass all the societal bullshit and I get straight to sexual attraction. This is why I'm extremely direct. This is why I'm, direct sexually when I'm interacting with women on dates, or if I'm, hollering at a girl at a bar, whatever it is like that. And so what happens is that I'm seeing her response to me being sexual towards her. You see what I'm saying? So now if she's attracted to me sexually, she's going to give me a certain response. If she's not attracted to me sexually, she's going to give me a certain response. So based off that response, I know whether or not to continue or to keep it moving, right? But the main reason why they're attracted to me is because I do things that will get her to understand that I understand. I hope this don't go over your head, right? I do things, so basically it's like this, right? It's like, she's like, I want to be sexual, right? I come to her and I say, hey, I know you want to be sexual, right? So she's like, oh, I'm so glad that you know I want to be sexual. So therefore, I will give you this sexual energy. And I say, cool, I will take that sexual energy and give you that sexual energy back, right? But what does the average guy do? The average guy believes the woman's social face. So what he does is he's like, I want to have sex with you, or I'm interested in you sexually, but I'm going to pretend I'm not. So then she says, oh, he doesn't understand that I'm a sexual being, or he's trying to pretend that he's not, so I'm going to pretend I'm not, right? And then so what happens is that she's playing the game with you because you started playing the game of pretending that you don't want to have sex. You see what I'm saying? So, and also too, what happens is by you pretending that way or acting that way, you are the same as all the other men, or I should say males. For example, like you see on the internet where guys complain about a woman's body count, or guys expect women to not be sexual. So she sees you as that guy, so she's going to play that role. So therefore, she's not going to be attracted to you sexually like that because you are not putting that sexual energy out there. Do you see what I'm saying? So that's how it goes. So any signs of resistance is a wrap. Exactly. It says, is game about intelligence, or does it require you to be intelligent? I would say this. It requires you to have social intelligence. You understand? Like, you don't got to have book smarts. You don't have to be a fucking, a genius or none of that shit, but you got to have social intelligence. Absolutely. If you don't have social intelligence, it's not gonna work out for you. You understand what I'm saying? It is not gonna work out for you. I'm telling you right now. You know what I'm saying? You said, Lucario, it kind of comes off to me that as you approach and get rejected, you get more boost to approach more, not letting it phase you. Well, yeah, that's the thing. See, this is the thing, right? If you understand this about life in general, then you will never be afraid of rejection. And what I mean by what you'll understand about life is you can't have one without the other. It's all connected. It's yin and yang. So if you say you want a girl to want to fuck with you and have sex with you and be about a part of your program, you want a girl who's gonna be interested in you. If you say you want women to be interested in you, you are also saying you want women to reject you. Because think about what you say. If you say, I want women to be interested in me, what does that statement also say? That statement also says there are women who are not interested. Because if every woman was interested in you, you wouldn't have to say, I want women interested in me. You understand? Like, if every woman was interested in you, you wouldn't have to think about getting women who are interested in you. You wouldn't have to think about how do I attract women. The reason why you think about having to attract women is because you know there are women who are not going to be attracted to you. You see what I'm saying? So what happens is that when you get a girl who's attracted to you and you're enjoying that experience, understand the only reason why you have that experience is because there are also women who are not attracted to you. So you can't have one without the other. This is what I'm trying to say. So if you can't have women, like basically like this, I'll put it this way. Let's say I said, and this is a true statement. Let's say I said, you can't have sex with women unless women reject you. I'm gonna say it again. You can't have sex with women unless women reject you. Now, would you be afraid of rejection now? Would you care that much? Like, I'm saying you cannot have sex with a woman unless women reject you. You see what I'm saying? And that's an actually true statement. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's a true statement. It's all connected. So the fact that a dude will be scared of rejection or trying to avoid rejection is ridiculous. You said I have been approaching women, but with no results, and now I'm considering becoming a porn. Oh, I guess that a porn starting some action. This nigga's hilarious. Bro, just hit me up for some coaching, man. Stop it. Stop the nonsense. Stop the nonsense. So can you break down social intelligence? So basically, social intelligence is being able to read the room, being able to feel out the energy in a particular situation, right? You're having a conversation with a person, you can tell this person is enjoying it, this person's not enjoying it, this person's comfortable, this person's not comfortable. This person is, that you're interacting with is being rude, or they're being like, they're being cool with you. It's like you can feel the energy, right? But in order to have that social intelligence, a lot of times what it is that you got to go out there and interact with people. You understand what I'm saying? Interact with people. You said, what's the address to the seminar? I think it's only, you got to get a ticket, bro. That's how you know the address of the seminar, man. You understand? You talking about what's the address to the seminar? Hilarious. But yeah, that's the thing. The thing is that the more that you understand you, the easier it's going to be to attract. And the more you'll see, and this is the thing, the interactions you have, right? Think about this. The interactions you have, it's going to teach you more about women, right? And then what you do is you say, what do I like and what don't I like? And then you create a strategy to get what you want based on understanding how women are, right? And this is why we say the game is about you, because this is the thing. You're always assessing and reassessing what you want, what you don't want, based on your experiences, based off your lifestyle, based off the things that you're doing. Like I said, for me, for example, I'm like super, super busy, right? And I just don't like to waste time. And so because I understand that there's a lot of women who are time wasters, I eliminate dealing with time wasters. See, shout out to ARC. This is what I loved about Mode 1 so much. Mode 1 was great because it eliminated time wasters. So if I know I'm the type of guy who doesn't like to waste time, if I know I'm the type of guy who may want to just like hook up and have some casual sex, if I know I'm the type of guy that is not going to be acquiescing to what the fuck women want, then what happens is I design my situation for that, right? And so therefore, what I'm doing is I'm able to attract the women who are about it, and I'm able to repel the women who are not. That's what I'm saying. I love when a woman says no, because I don't got to think about that shit anymore. I'm like, cool, we're done. Let's finish. Let's keep this shit moving. So if I'm talking to a girl on a dating app and I say, yo, meet me at this bar, Friday, and if she's like, oh, but I don't really know you like that, we're done. Just like what I said with the casting director. Next, thank you. Next, we're done. I ain't got time. And then I move on to the next chick. Meet me at the bar at 7. Cool? Cool. Sounds good. Meet you there. Boom. So what happened is that I'm attracting the right chick and I'm repelling the wrong chick. That's how it's supposed to be done. So with game, dudes should also not only get better to get more girls, but better at weeding out enemies, male and female. Getting played hurts more than rejection. Well, this is the thing, understanding yourself teaches you how to navigate your life better. It's really that simple. Teaches you how to navigate your life better. Someone's called, I am for real. It's my first time here. If you're recommending me the channel. Okay, well, that's what I'm saying. So hit me up on the back end. Under all of the videos on these channels, they have links, so you can go hit me up on the links. Go to my site, MrLocario.com, and book a consultation, man. We get it cracking. That's what I'm telling you. MrLocario.com. You know what I'm saying? Or go to badboymembership.com, join the Bad Boy membership, or go to masculineidentitymembership.com, join that too. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, hit me up. So he says, so basically you build up your own program based on what you want in women as well as life. Exactly. Because see, the thing is, you have to know you. You understand? And when you know you have a blueprint for how you want your shit to go. And then all you do is you find the women who fit the blueprint. And then the women who don't fit the blueprint, you don't fuck with them. See, the problem is most guys have no blueprint and they're trying to figure out what a particular woman wants, and then they're trying to become that for her. And that's why a lot of guys lose. That's why you're not attractive. See, what makes you attractive is a woman can see you and say, oh, I know what he's about. She's like, I know what he's about, and I want to be a part of that, and I want to be about it. It's just like, for example, like, what makes you go to, for example, let's say like a sneaker store like Foot Locker or something. You're saying, well, I'm attracted to the store and I'm going in it and I'm going towards it and I'm going in this direction because I want sneakers. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if a person doesn't like sneakers, they're not going to come into the fucking store. You see what I'm saying? So who you are has to be clear as day to the woman, but who you are is going to be clear as day to the woman if it's clear as day to you. You see what I'm saying? You said, how do you understand yourself? Well, you spend time with yourself and you spend time having experiences in life, and that lets you understand yourself. So you understand yourself through creating experiences. So for example, let's say I'm like, yo, you know what? Let's say I like, and let's just keep it in the context of just dealing with women, just to make it simple. I might say, I like women who give me a challenge. Let's say I just say that, right? I like women who give me a challenge. And then I go out to parties, I go out to events, I go outside, and I talk to women and I interact with women. And I notice all of these women, a lot of women are giving me a challenge. And I say to myself, yo, I don't like this shit. This shit's whack. This chick is annoying me. They're annoying me. I don't like the fact that this chick is acting this way. It annoys me when a woman has this type of tone of voice, so forth and so on. So now I went from I like women who give me a challenge to I don't like women who give me a challenge. And I noticed that the women who weren't giving me a challenge, who were super cooperative, super pleasant, I like that more. That's enjoyable to me. So I'm understanding myself through my experiences. So now I know, oh, I only like women who cooperate and don't give me a challenge. So now when I'm talking to another woman, or I'm hollering at a girl in a dating app, or I'm hollering at a girl in the street, when I notice women give me challenges, I'm like, fuck out of here. When I notice the women aren't giving me a challenge, I'm like, cool, let's make this happen. But see, I got to that conclusion by understanding myself. I understood that about myself because I experienced things in life that let me know more about me. You see what I'm saying? That's how it works. So it says, a woman I'm going to meet for drinks tonight. She said she decided to meet up with me because she's seen my profile on a few dating sites despite me only wanting something casual. Yeah, so make it happen, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Make it happen. She's deciding to fuck with you because she's figured out, okay, this is what you're about. This is what he wants. And I'm on that same page too. So let's make it happen. You know what I'm saying? You said, bro, what's your advice on where and how to find rich, submissive women? Okay, go to badboymembership.com. I have a program called How to Get Women to Give You Gifts of Money. So make sure you check out that program. That whole program teaches you how to find women who are going to give you gifts, money, and all that other shit. You feel what I'm saying? So, get that shit cracking. You said, should it be 100% over if me and my girl got into it and she almost hit me? She been blowing my phone up nonstop after I told her it was done. Nigga, that's a wrap, bro. That's a fucking wrap. She's finished. She's finished. You understand what I'm saying? Do not get back with that chick. It's over. Now, understand that situation, probably occurred because you, in some form of fashion, got it to that point or allowed some sort of disrespect to get to that point. So sometimes you got to charge your seat to the game because you fucked up. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, you need to call that a fucking day, bro. Do not get back with that chick. That's over. That's a wrap. That's a fucking wrap. You understand what I'm saying? That is a fucking wrap. But yeah, do not get back with that chick at all. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, this fucking table is crazy right here. But yeah, man, that's what this is the thing, man. This is the thing. In order for you guys to really get shit popping out here in these streets, man, and get things going better when it comes to you really, really getting shit going with women, is understand yourself. That is the key to attraction. Understand yourself. It's just like, listen, they do this in business. They market to a certain demographic. A lot of times in business, you have people who have like a niche type of product or service or whatever. And what they do is that they attract people who want that product or service, and then they repel the ones who don't. You see what I'm saying? It's the same fucking thing when it comes to you dealing with women. Same thing. Ain't nothing different. It's nothing different. See, what happens is that if you think it's different, what you do is that you're usually just a person who's trying to do or say or be whatever you think everyone wants you to be, instead of you being you and then attracting the women that want to fuck with you. You see what I'm saying? Attracting the women who want to fuck with you. You see what I mean? That's what it's about. But see, the problem is that if you don't know who you are, how are you going to attract those people? You understand? It's like if I wanted to, sell a product, right? And I want to make money, and a person says, okay, well, what are you selling? Well, I don't know. Something. But how do I know I want to buy? I don't know what you're selling. Well, I don't know what I'm selling either. So then how are you going to attract customers when you don't even know what the fuck you're selling? So it's the same concept. So the thing is, you gotta make sure that you understand who you are. That's what it's about. That is what it is about. So you said, how do you know when you are truly being your authentic self? You know you're truly being your authentic self when you're doing things that you truly desire. When you're saying things that you really mean. When you're being in situations you really want to be in. You see what I'm saying? When you're involved in situations you really want to be involved in. Right? But you got to be honest. A lot of people, they're not being honest with their shit. They're saying stuff they don't really want to say. They're talking to people they really don't want to talk to. They're involved in situations they don't want to be involved in. Right? So you gotta be very, very honest about your shit. See what I'm saying? He said, when you're dealing with women in casual situations, should you limit the times they can return? Well, yeah, we talk about the vetting process, bro. You see a woman, or you fucking with a woman on some casual shit, no more than once a week. Get together, do your thing. You see it the next week, get together, do your thing, see it the next week. That's it. You feel what I'm saying? What up, Monogamous Player? What's popping, man? Monogamous is going to be in Vegas. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody. It's going to be in Vegas, man. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. So we about to get it in. We about to get it the fuck in. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, Vegas is going to be doing the Vegas thing all weekend. All weekend, people. So make sure you guys, if you're not coming to Vegas, get the live stream joint. I'm going to be doing a few lives out there, with all the people. So, what I'm saying? It's going to be crazy. It's going to be tight. We're going to have a good fucking time out there. So what's the difference between a male and a man? Because this guy is saying there is no difference. Who's this guy that's saying that? See, basically it's really simple. Like, a man, or I should say, like, a male is a guy who basically is doing things at the whim of everyone else. A man does things because he wants to do the things he's doing. You understand? For example, a male is the type of guy that will, take a woman on a date, but he'll do it on her terms. A man takes a woman on a date on his terms. You understand? It's that simple. It's that simple. You know what I mean? So if you're the type of guy who, like, follows a woman, you're a male. You understand? So if you're in a situation, for example, where let's say you wanted to have sex with a girl, and the girl says, well, you can have sex with me if you take me to dinner, and you take her to dinner, you're a male. If you want to have sex with a chick, and she says, well, you got to take me to dinner, and you say, fuck that, I ain't taking you to dinner, but you can get this dick, you're a man. You understand what I'm saying? Now, what will happen is the male might take the chick to dinner, and then she might have sex with him. The man is saying, I ain't taking you nowhere, and he might not have sex with the woman. And see, this is what we try to tell you guys when it comes to game. It's not the game. The game is not about the woman. So a person on the surface may say, oh, but the male, he got the ass, so didn't it make sense for him to just take her to dinner? No, it's because he made it about the woman by acquiescing to her and not doing what he wanted. You understand? See, he was in a situation where he did shit based on what the woman wanted, not what he wanted specifically. You understand what I'm saying? You said, who booked the president's, what are you talking about? I have no idea. I have no idea. What is a man's mindset in regards to his ego? For example, male ego would be hurt if he gets rejected. What about a man's ego? What is the thing? That's the thing. Don't live in your ego. You know what I'm saying? The only reason he's hurt is because he looks towards women to fill his ego. That's the only reason he feels the type of way. But again, that's him making it about the woman because he wants the validation from the woman to feed his ego. That's what it is. So why is there so many women trying to sell content these days on Snapchat? I have no idea. I don't know what's up with Snapchat. But guys, listen, I got about to head out. So I will see you guys in Vegas. All right? And if you're not there, get the live stream. And I will holler at y'all later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm going. I'm out.